dashboards make ClickUp's reporting amazing for your use case, whatever it may be. You can now not only report on the current state of your workspace, but also on historical data. That will allow you to see how quickly tasks are being completed, whether there are bottlenecks in processes, trends in your business, and all sorts of other things. For new metrics, historical data will be available from the 19th of December 2019 on. So, let's take them for a spin. You can get to your dashboards with the button on the new layout. Within dashboards, you'll see a panel on the left with all the dashboards you've created, as well as any shared with you. You can favorite dashboards to make them stick to the top. You can create new dashboards here and give them a relevant name. You can have dashboards for different areas, different types of reporting, or to have everything you need on hand for different types of work. When created, dashboards are private to just you. You can also see the visibility and share them with others here. Each dashboard is composed of widgets. These are movable, resizable blocks that show different graphs, stats, reports, embeds, and other functionality. Widgets are organized in a grid, and they'll snap to the nearest grid size and position. You can move them around and leave space between them if you want. Generally, it's easiest to reposition them when they're small, then start expanding them to the size you want. To resize them, grab the bottom right corner. They can be made wider and taller as you wish. The minimum width is 2 blocks, and the minimum height is 1. When switching widgets, they will push other widgets out of the way in the direction they are moving. We have lots of ideas for types of widgets, so keep an eye out for new ones. I'll briefly go through some examples of what is currently available. Note that some widgets will be in beta or available on more advanced plans. So we have widgets that can pull in just about any data into custom graphs, that use calculation to summarize data into metrics. They can display portfolios, can now show the list or folder level, text blocks to add extra descriptions, instructions, or information, chat widgets, visible only to those with access to the dashboard. You can't tag in other people. These will generate notifications if you're watching them, similar to conversation views. Specific sprint widgets to measure progress, flow, and speed. Breakdowns of statuses, tags, assignees, and priorities, including over time. Task lists, which, along with any of these widgets, can be filtered to only show a specific set of tasks. Lots of reports, and embed functionality, including custom embeds, as well as all the usual suspects. All task-related widgets ask where you would like to display data from. You can choose one or multiple locations, including whole spaces, down to individual lists, or any mix thereof. Many graphs can be grouped by various metrics to show extra information. This will be sections on a pie or battery chart, different lines on a line chart, or colored divisions of bars on a bar chart. Line charts allow you to plot changes over time. There are preset options you can choose from, as well as custom graphs to pick your own data. Let's create a bar chart so we can see how it works. We'll click Add Widget in the top right, and choose the widget we want. We'll give it a name describing what the data is, and then choose where we want to pull that data from. I'll go with a folder of mine, and on the x-axis, which dictates what the bars are for, I'll put status type. This will group all of my statuses into general open, done, and closed statuses. For the y-axis, which shows values, how big the bars are, I'll select a custom field. Here I'll choose a manual progress custom field that I have set up called size. I've used it to rate each task out of 100 in terms of size. I'll group them by priority so we can see that as well and show an average. We can include subtasks in the total or not. I use subtasks a lot, so I'll include them. Lastly, we can filter. This is extremely useful to only pull a certain type of data, or to create comparisons by creating two of the same graph, filtered to show different information. Here I only want to show tasks where the close date is not before the start of November last year. We'll hit Add Widget. Then, if we scroll to the bottom, we'll see we have two bars, one for open and closed. Since we don't have any done statuses in this folder, they show a total number of tasks, which are then colored by priority. If we hover over them, we get more information on the exact amounts. We can also see the red dotted line, which is the average. You can edit a widget by going to the three dots in the top right corner and choosing Settings. Also in this menu, you can bring the widget up full screen, add a legend, and export it in multiple formats, as well as removing it. The bottom right corner allows you to drag and resize it. There's lots to be done with dashboards. I'd really encourage you to take them for a spin and see what they can do for you and your work. We'll also be creating some use case videos to drill into more detail. A few finer points before we end though. What if people don't have access to the data in the graphs? This is a really tricky question and has several options, such as exposing data in the graphs that people didn't otherwise have access to, which isn't good, nor is not showing them the graph at all if they don't have access to 100% of the information in it. What we've chosen for now is to make them relative. Graphs will always show and will display all of the selected data that person has access to. On the plus side, it means everyone can see useful data and no sensitive data is going to get exposed. It also means that you could be looking at the same graph and see different things. It's something we're thinking about. For now, just check that your access is set up how you want it. Next, some pro tips. Showing the legend allows you to turn off data groups. That's very helpful for comparing. Deleting dashboards will delete them for everyone, but they're recoverable from the trash for 30 days, like most other things. Dashboards are a ClickUp, so make sure you have it turned on. Okay, that's it for this video. I'm super excited about dashboards and what they're going to be able to do for you. Let us know your thoughts and feedback. We'd love to hear what could be improved, as well as what we got right. And as always, if you need some help, you can always reach out to us at help@clickup.com. Have a great day.